In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this delicious steak pie in my air fryer. So what happened was there was a special at the supermarket with 50% off steak. That never happens. So I brought some, and previously I'd followed a recipe online for making a beef stew, which is really nice. I'll put the link in the description below. So I based my steak pie recipe on that. So the first thing you've got to do is dice up your beef. You want to season it, so coat it with some salt and pepper. And then you've got to batch fry it in small batches. If you put the whole lot in there, it'll boil instead of fry, and you just want to sear the outside edges of it. And that's what it looks like. And then you fry your onions and garlic and anything else you're gonna add. I added some peppercorns to mine because I want my steak pie to be more like a pepper steak pie. And you can see I've added the mushrooms in there as well. And then you put in the flour and you mix it all up together so it coats everything. And then you slowly add water until it gets to the point where it's covering the meat. And then you cook it for 3 to 4 hours. And what that does is it makes the meat really succulent. It becomes really nice and soft. And right at the end, I added in some mixed veggies as well. And then I got the only right size bowl I had, which was my cat's food bowl. Of course, it's totally cleaned, but I needed something for a mould. So I sprayed the inside of it with olive oil spray, but you could just wipe it with normal oil, or even just coat the pastry with some flour so it doesn't stick. And you put all the ingredients in there. You got to wait for them to cool down first. Then you put the lid on, and then you put it in upside down in the air fryer. And the reason why you can't have it in like a mold, a baking dish or something, is because the air has to circulate around it to cook the pastry properly. And that's what it ends up looking like. So you cook it upside down for about 6 or 7 minutes, and then you flip it over and you cook it for 3 minutes, and then I let this sit, and I've just finished eating it, and it was absolutely delicious. I don't want to gloat, but I think it was probably the best steak pie I've ever had. So for all of the Kiwis overseas, go out, buy some beef, and make yourself a New Zealand